Hello, future doctors. This is Dr. Candace Williams, your pre-medical consultant. I'm here to talk about your pre-med Q&A questions. We had a great time on our Q&A session, but there's a few questions that have been sent since. And before that, I wanted to address on video. The first one is, what documentation is needed in addition to a personal statement for an application for AMCAS? There's a few things to include, including all your activities. So you need everything that you've done that's pre-medically related, including research. Also, you need to list your leadership positions, any awards, any volunteerism, any jobs, any work history. So that's part of your general CV. The other thing you need to make sure you have are, a big one is letters of recommendation, and that's from people who have ideally proctored you in terms of your volunteerism, or people who have been your research mentors. And ideally, you'll have 3 letters total, and one should be from an MD. So the other elements that you need to gather are your transcripts, your MCAT scores, and ideally you will have your MCAT scores in hand before you apply, and any statements other than your personal statement. So for some people who are applying for disadvantaged status, there's a disadvantaged personal statement that you have to include, or anyone that's applying for fee waivers and things of that nature. So you need to plan to be able to apply for the AMCAS fee waiver, or if you're ahead of that process and you need to apply to take the MCAT but need financial assistance, there's also an MCAT fee waiver. So that's the answer to that Q&A. These questions and more are answered in my book, Pre-Med to Med, How to Get into Medical School as a Non-Traditional Student. But this book is available for anybody. So it's available for any pre-medical student. It just has extra information for the non-traditional student and tips of what to do. So I hope this has been helpful, and I'll be addressing more Q&As as we go along on the webpage each week. So check back to the website to get more answers to your Q&A questions.